like yet. October 19th, Studio 2 entrance. Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello. Hello. H-E-L-L-O. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. All right, how about Will Powers? Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Faebud speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh, dear. Dr. Minella, I keep calling him Director Minella. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Minella. I think you're right. I do think you're right. He was probably going to tell the truth and try to use, like, they're going to try to cancel the show, and he wanted to use blackmail. Something along those lines. She's part of the mafia, you know. She could hide anybody, kill him. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Minella. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves? Oh dear. Oh dear. Mr. Hammer. Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh, dear. Let's go back. I'm just going to present the few things I've got going on here. Let's start with this, right? Take that. Okay, hold on. I got to get to it, though. Oh, she doesn't care. She's not even looking. Where? What? What? Where'd you get that? Old bag. Oh, old? She means the security lady. No, Miss Old Bag Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think, the wind? Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Before we go inside the trailer, we want to examine that. There's some flowers here. See, we could... Wow, so pretty. Taken care of. Good. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. So that was the only thing we had about the fence. Is don't get too close. The fence looks dangerous. But we could see it's bent. And I don't know. Maybe that's going to be enough of evidence. Was there anything new on over here? Salmonella and D. Vasquez ate. There's nothing left on the plates. They didn't have bones. Where are the bones? Hey, also they take bone steaks too. Is she talking something wrong? I don't know. I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know? Can't say that I do. Where are the bones? How would she know that they, never mind. Just has their word for it, I suppose. An incinerator. Apparently, they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Okay, when we got this van, and they kept it in pretty good shape. Let's go for a drive. She wants to go for a drive if we only had a license. Nick doesn't have a license either, but he has his attorney badge. Okay, and why are you showing me that? What is that? Not evidence. The number 2 was definitely in evidence, so this is the number in the Cody photograph. And that's where he was standing. And to think if he hadn't bought that photograph in, don't get all teary-eyed yet. He's on the other side of the gate. He's outside the gate. Right? He's on the other side of I don't know if it's significant, but he was on the other side of the gate. There is the woods back there, so maybe that's it. He's walking through the woods in the samurai outfit. All right, let us back out. I don't know. This is the steps. This is the balcony. On closer inspection, the trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Okay. Materials for making a movie film set. Making a movie set. They've been saved for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. You and the wood and the windows and the door. The trailer door is unlocked. Okay. Back. You know, hopefully it's safe to go in there because she's potentially the killer. Just saying. Well, we'll see. Huh. You came. Well then, what was it you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing the kids' shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But, you were the cause. You pressured him, and to think this was just an accident. Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident. Accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Huh. Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of the photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys. Uh-oh. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? With what? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Uh-oh. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt. No. Why should V. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about it where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, a race away. No! Hold it right there. Stop, criminal scum. I heard everything, pal. G. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contents will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey!
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Exactly.
Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
All right, X, if you're still there, do you still think that Salmonella is our killer? Or do you think that Vasquez, who had more than enough adequate abilities, aka mafia relations, and a whole bunch of boys to help her out, couldn't have set up the scene for the whole murder? Hey, you're okay, pal? You okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe! Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay. I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Okay, so we need to take her down in court. Because we don't take her down in court, she's gonna walk away scot-free. Yep, pretty much. That's what we need to do. We need to take her down in court. I was just making sure I didn't miss something, but I didn't. October 20th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom floor. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I do see her mafia connections, but I think she made the tongue guy do it. Why else would they have brought up their interesting relationship? Okay, well, hold on to that. You're probably right. But I think she's involved, and that's what we need to get proved, is that she's part of this. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edward seems a bit on edge today. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is the producer who was present in Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for the Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2? As everyone here knows, yes. And I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Oh boy. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Seriously. I mean, seriously, right? Right? You're meant to hate her. The day of the murder. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp, and it ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. Cross-examine time. All right. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with the monkey's head toppling over. The van is added to the court record. Manella used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after meeting in the trailer. Why also wouldn't we examine the inside of the van to see if they moved the body over to Studio 1? Because as I mentioned before, why is the body in Studio 1 if the murder took place in Studio 2? I see. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Oh, are we going to press on her? It's the final battle, Nick. Let's do it! The day of the murder. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. The meeting took place at 12 sharp and ended at 4. Hold it. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards when we went to Studio One. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 o'clock. The rehearsal was scheduled for 5 o'clock. I would think it was between those times. You would think. Come on. All you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, right. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal? No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed a murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she'd said a little more. It's hard, and I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm pretty sure you'll find some contradiction in what she said somewhere. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Okay, we hear that, yes. Oh dear, and blah, blah, blah. And the meeting began at 12, ended at 4. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one? Steak again? Come on, let's talk a bit. Same could be said to you. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. We've talked about this already. Okay. This is what I want to talk about. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. Okay. It was a 15-minute break. Boom. All right. So now let's press tab. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employees area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. I pointed that out, Miss Vasquez. Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave a bone? I think I know how. You didn't eat the steak. You ate the bone. She ate the bone. You ate a boneless steak. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere like that incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? She was meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh, yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you would have had a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha! You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. What? I mean, meaning? This samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
Just keeps going.
What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a weapon.
It was the attorney's bag.
What?
Really nasty.
It's this. It's this. It's this.
Take that.
It's not the samurai spear. Oh no, it's wrong. Oh shit, I thought... But I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough by now, knowing you're going to present the wrong evidence. I can sense it too with my fake blood. Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing. Right, okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. I can prove the samurai spear was not the... Okay, Okay, I guess it's the samurai spear. I thought it was this. We're close. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me how it is possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest. That's a good point. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray, tell what was. I know what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used? I can't tell. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. You guys, here we go. Take that! Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. I love how they're all like discussing. Order, order, I will have order. You can stay in the court and do what you want, but I will have order. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at the Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the falling man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again! Mr. Wright, continue! It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside a Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way he caused another man to die? 5 years ago? Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? and in the evil magistrate costume, nonetheless, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio One and returned to the trailer all in the space of 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? I know how! The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio One and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way.
Or cut or somebody helping or something.
What if she had another way to carry the body other than her own hands? For instance, actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting? Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Oh, I'm going to show you, all right. Boom, bada. Take that! Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio One. And you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? So I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio One. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Oh no. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Salmonella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator